Hi, I'm Peggy at Headshots by Peggy, and today on the Headshot, we're going to talk about what makes your headshot pop. That's probably the most asked question that I get. What makes my headshot pop? Is it the colors that I wear? Is it backdrop? What is it that makes my headshot pop? What makes an effective headshot, basically? Well, let's talk about the whole process first. Let's start with the writer, the director, the producer. They hire a casting director. It's the casting director's job to find them a handful of qualified, talented actors that can fit the role they're trying to fit. So the casting director sends out a breakdown. Your agent, or maybe you yourself, submits to that breakdown, and then the casting director sees all of the submissions. They're looking at a laptop or a computer screen with thousands of thumbnails. It's common for a casting director to get back 4, 6, maybe even more than 6,000 submissions for one role. So they're looking through this. What is it that's going to make them stop at your headshot, open it up, look at your reel, look at your resume, and ultimately call you in for an audition? Well, we all know it's if your headshot pops. But what does that really mean? Is it important what colors you wear? Is it important what colors the backdrops are? Is it important for the lighting and all of those other things? Of course, all of those things play a factor in your headshot. You know, having an effective headshot doesn't mean that it's going to be effective for every single role. That headshot is only going to be effective for the roles that you're a fit for. So what do I mean by that? Well, when a casting director is going through the website and looking at all those thumbnails, what pops to that casting director is when that casting director sees in you immediately, that could be my character, that could be the person that can play the role that I'm trying to cast. And you pop out to them immediately. Up, that's my doctor. Up, that's my soccer mom. Up, that's whatever picture they have in their mind of this role. And you just jump out to them. So does colors and all that make a difference? Well, yes and no. I mean, if you're going for like a dramatic, real cinematic part and your headshot's bright and happy and colorful, then they're not going to see you as that particular role. So your headshot needs to match the role. And I know there's thousands of roles that go out all the time. So you need to figure out what roles, what general roles that you normally submit to, what you're always a fit for, and what that character looks like, and show that intensity, that emotion, that essence about you. And when you do that in front of the camera, that camera is going to catch that emotion, because you can't lie to the camera. It sees everything. So it's going to catch that emotion, and then when the casting director sees that, it's going to pop. It's going to stand out to him or her, and they're going to want to click on your headshot, look at what else you have going for you, and see if you might be an answer to their problem, and that is somebody they can call in for an audition. So remember, if you get an audition, it's a win, because there's 4,000 to 6,000 submissions for every single role, and the casting director maybe pulls out 50 to 75 to audition, and from those 50 to 75, maybe he calls in 5 or 10 for a callback, and out of that 5 or 10, they're only going to pick one. So the casting director's job is to get a handful of qualified actors that are all a fit. Every single one of you, if you had a callback, you're all a fit in that casting director's mind, to take over to his client, the director, the producer, whoever's making the final call, so that they can look and decide who they want in their project. So keeping that in mind, you have to go through a lot of just human opinions. There are certain things that people like and certain things that other people don't like. So you always have to be true to yourself and true to what you believe your character or your emotions would look like, and capture that on that headshot. And when it's a fit, it's gonna pop. So that's how you get an effective headshot, is you are true to yourself. You go in with a purpose, you go in with a plan, you go in not thinking, oh, I hope my hair looks okay, I hope I look good, I hope I look cute in this picture. No, you go in thinking, all right, I am that whatever, that kick-ass attorney, and you really pull those emotions out and you give it straight to that camera. And that's what you should be thinking about when you're getting your headshots taken. And I know it's tough because you paid all the money, you've taken all the time, maybe you've got a makeup artist, maybe you've got your hair, you went and bought new wardrobe, all these expenses, not just financial expenses, but time expenses and time investments. And you want these headshots to be amazing. You want it so bad that when you're in front of the camera, sometimes you just are thinking, God, these headshots have to be perfect. And that's where you're dropping the ball. Don't worry about it. Once you get there, you got to have fun with your photographer, get into character, get that emotion and give it to the camera, just like you were doing a scene. But this is going to be what's going to make your headshot pop and hopefully open doors for you so you can start getting more auditions. All right, guys, I really appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me each and every week. I do ask that you please go over to my YouTube channel and subscribe and hit the little bell. Also, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, and of course on Clubhouse. If you're not on Clubhouse yet, you got to get on Clubhouse. It's where all the cool kids hang out. I have a room there every Tuesday and every Thursday. We talk about self-tape auditions, headshots, and who knows what else, all industry related stuff. It's a lot of fun. I have tons of people that come and, I've had casting directors, I've had producers, I've had all sorts of people. So it's always an interesting conversation. So make sure you follow me on Clubhouse. I am at @4Peggy on Clubhouse. And make sure that you share this all over the place. Leave me tons of comments. Most importantly, have an amazing week. I'll see you next week. Text or call today so that we can get you effective headshots that you can use as part of your marketing strategy. Headshots by Peggy, how can I help you?